And look how many businesses it is. Man, it'd be so tough. Dang. It's icy out here. But I just be sitting there thinking about it sometimes, like, this a guy that's car hauling. I bet you making big money off of this load. Man, them flatboard guys be making money. But these truck stops be so packed at night. Like, I'm in reserve parking right now. Like, if you come to these truck stops late at night, it's impossible for you to find parking. And I just think about the business of reserve parking, how much money they make a night off of reserve, allowing us to pay for reserve parking. Like, you literally gotta pay to park because it be so packed. It be so packed that you can create a business out of freaking parking. It's just so much money out here, so many businesses you can make out of it. Like, look at what he hauling. He hauling, foreign cars, man. That's tough. Man, the transportation and the truck industry is so lucrative. So lucrative. Like, just look at all these trucks out here, man. They get to this truck stop early because they know if you get to this truck stop late, there's no parking. For sure. There's so many businesses out there. I love it. Love it. Another guy hauling cars. It can be real stressful finding parking at these truck stops. Man, I'm seeing a lot of dudes hauling cars out here. There must be some money right now in the Midwest. But it can be real stressful finding parking out here. It's early right now. It's dark outside. Y'all know daylight saving. But, man, I'm telling you, it get hectic. And look, it'll stress you out trying to find parking. I promise you, it'll stress you out trying to find parking at night at truck stops. Like, you got to get so creative out here. You got to park on the long side of the road just to have somewhere to park. And sometimes DOT or the police come and knock on your door and tell you got to move. Like, I remember I was in Atlanta, Georgia. And, man, the truck stop was so packed and there was other trucks alongside the way. So I just parked. I'm like, hey, y'all, if the cops come to get me, he gonna get all of us. And, man, he knocked on my door so hard, I was just about to go to sleep. I ran out of time. You run out of that DOT time, man, you're going to be in some big trouble. I ran out of time, and I'm like, dang, what am I going to do? Like, you don't always supposed to use your personal convey time to just be screwing around. So I'm like, man, what am I going to do? And then you got to creep for your time not to come back. Hey, man, I'm stepping over a puddle. But you got to creep for your time not to come back, so that you don't get in trouble by DOT. I'm like, man, that was when I first got out here and I didn't know the rules of how you gotta literally find parking and try to find a way to not get in trouble. Because these truck stops, if you don't reserve no parking, you ain't gonna find no parking. Like, I kid y'all not. I give it about an hour or two. This truck stop gonna be so packed, you ain't even gonna be able to come through here to park. Yeah, this truck stop gonna be so many slots to park. So it amazes me how so many truckers fill up all of the truck stops. I'm talking about all the truck stops be packed at night. Every single one. And they be like, dang, man. You know what I'm saying? Dudes would be taking a recess there and all that. Like, leave some room for the guys out here working hard. Who make these Amazons, it don't be nowhere to park. Like, I think that's another thing Amazon need to add today. Add to their team is parking for truckers. Since we run so many loads, and Amazon has become like such a big, distributor for a lot of drivers and carriers. They should really add some truck parking because it's really needed. It's needed big time. And do I go out this way? Let me see. Yeah, it's really needed big time. Oh no, I can't even go out this way. What am I doing? Man, it'd be so many. Wait, can I go out that way or what? I can't go out that way. I'm tripping, man. For real. Turn around. Yeah, it'd be so many trucks out here. It's parking all back here though. It ain't late yet. It's only nearly 8 o'clock. This thing gonna get so packed, man. If I was to come back here in an hour or two, it wouldn't be no parking. It'd be stressful. When I say that's one of the most, that could be, I'm not gonna say that could be one of the most stressful things as a driver you could face is when it's time for you to shut down for the night and you gotta find you some parking and you get creative. Like even if you with a bobtail, like damn man, I didn't face situations where I will run for 13 to 14 hours and get to the Amazon and be ready to shut down just so I can get myself a head start on the next day, and I will be bobtailing, and they would still come and knock on my window or knock on my door and wake me up. That stuff, imagine, you know, we working 14-hour days out here and you're not even able to get no real rest because they don't want you to park in certain spots. And I don't understand how it hurt them for you to park. Like, man, it just don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. So, you know, any new drivers, man, look, y'all better like to run in the daytime, because I'm telling you, at nighttime, it ain't no truck parking. And it'll stress you out. You'll run out of drive time. You'll be going from truck stop to truck stop just to find some parking, and you still won't find it. And that was one of the things I learned quick. I gotta shut down and get to the truck stop to find me some parking right there. That'll tick you off out here. And we got 2 pilots right beside each other, and I bet you both of these pilots gonna be backed up in another hour or 2. So, man, take it from me. Take it from my own experience. Find you a parking spot, or you better have, you know, the app to reserve your spot at any spot you know you're gonna park at, because I'm telling you, it get real hectic out here really quick. We on the grind. I'm glad that I don't really be having to park at truck stops no more. But at the same time, these Amazon facilities, they need overnight parking. Because and another thing, parking the trailer at nighttime is far worse than parking in the daytime and finding a spot with the trailer. It's just like it's way easier to bobtail and find a spot and be more creative, because with these trailers at the truck stops, or even at like the Amazon facilities where it ain't nowhere to park, like you gotta really like find some type of little tight spot to get in, and man, you can make the wrong move and your trailer be finna tip over. So I never really been a big time night driver. I never really liked it. But I mean, you know, that's just an excuse. If you really want to continue to move forward, continue to learn, and continue to, you know, build your money out here, you gotta sacrifice, and you gotta do some things that you don't like. Dang, I wonder how it is running that load. So I learned that really quick.